This is Q Racing News, brought to you by the Bank of America Racing Challenge.
The United States Department of Agriculture has confirmed 2 cases of vesicular stomatitis in Otero County, New Mexico. That's about 90 miles south of Ruidoso. The farm is under quarantine, but there are no known traceouts. The virus affects horses, cattle, and pigs primarily. Symptoms include blister-like lesions. Now, it can be spread by direct contact and by flies, and by shared equipment like bridles or buckets. Humans can contract the disease and suffer flu-like symptoms, but that's rare. Vesicular stomatitis, however, greatly affects your ability to transport horses across state or international boundaries. In fact, Canada has responded to the outbreak by prohibiting the import of any horses from the state of New Mexico. And Canadian horses may only return if owners can document that the animals have not been in New Mexico in the last 21 days. Minnesota state lawmakers passed legislation this week to change rules governing Canterbury Park's card room, and Governor Mark Dayton signed it. The law basically allows more card tables, higher betting limits, and more poker tournaments, all of which should lead to higher revenue and higher purses for horse racing at Canterbury. Track president and CEO Randy Sampson says while it won't solve the industry's revenue problems completely, it is a step in the right direction. SunRay Media reports that SunRay Park in Farmington, New Mexico has cut its number of races and reduced the purses for many of its remaining stakes. And the number of races each day falls from 11 to 9. SunRay has also canceled the SunRay Park and Casino Farewell Claiming Stakes and has cut the purses of most of its remaining stakes by $10,000 per. The changes are effective as of Tuesday, May 8th. Track management says the revenue has dropped since the opening of the nearby Northern Edge Navajo Casino. All changes were made after making an agreement with the New Mexico Horsemen's Association. Sam Houston Race Park hosted its Grade 2 Sam Houston Classic at 440 yards this weekend. Trainer Judd Curl saddled 3 of the 9 starters, and that always helps. It would be Rodrigo Vallejo aboard Mexican import Now You're Talkin', owned by Jose Luis Salazar. Now You're Talkin' has run 9 times at the Hippodrome in Mexico City and came away with 7 wins and 2 second-place finishes. This would be win number 8 at 21.771 seconds and a speed index of 97. Salazar says he wants the 4-year-old son of He's a Fast Dash to stay in the U.S. and stand stud, but that his next race is up to Judd Curl. Sunday's main event at Remington was the Grade 2 Bank of America Championship Challenge, also at 440 yards. And G.R. Carter, who had been having a great day already, got his 3rd Racing Challenge win of the day, riding Lano Teller to a half-length win. Lano Teller was the heavy favorite, and the victory pushes his lifetime earnings to $1.64 million. And of course, he earns a berth in the 2012 Racing Challenge Championships at Prairie Meadows. GR rode another pair of familiar names to challenge wins on Sunday, 2-time distance champion D. Passam Oki in the Red Cell Distance Challenge, and Friedaville in the Mariel Distaff. All-American Futurity winner Ochoa is prepping for his 3-year-old season at Ruidoso and worked out at 220 yards from the gate this week, ran it in 12.01 seconds, and he's expected to make his 2012 debut at the trials for the Grade 1 Ruidoso Derby on May 26, with the final 2 weeks later on June 9th. Ochoa, of course, was the 2011 champion 2-year-old and 2-year-old gelding. Training races started Monday at Ruidoso. You'll find race times and video at raceruidoso.com. And here's your latest AQHA Racing Horse Player Now Top 10 polls. 1 newcomer on each list. PYC Can't Catch Me premieres at number 6 among the 2-year-olds. And a toss-up, also appearing at number 6 on the list of 3-and-ups. The top of each poll remains the same, with a lot of PYC and Cold Cash 1, 2, 3 topping the 2-year-old and older horse polls, respectively. See the complete results, including votes cast and runners-up, every week at AQHARacing.com. Thanks for tuning into this week's Q Racing News. I'm Matt Darby in Amarillo. I'll see you next time.
Q Racing News is brought to you each week by the Bank of America Racing Challenge.